The other participants and to you all my dear friends. So, my name is Mark Shine Champania. I'm from Economics Department, 4th semester student. So this morning I got an unexpected topic that is about boys gossip more than girls. So I don't know whether you agree with me or not, but let me say one thing. According to my opinion, we have got 1 hour or 2 years. So whether you agree or not with me, but when we look at the past, how many writers are being put down in history, boys or girls? From the Greek times, how many philosophers are more being exposed out in the modern time, boys or girls? So we see in this one.
So the topic that I got is ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. But I'm going to deduce this into 2 ways. Ignorance is bliss. First of all, taking into consideration when we meet certain circumstances or encounter some experiences in life where we have to ignore. You know, there is a saying: the stupid believe in revenge. The intelligent, the good believe in forgiving, but the smart believe in ignoring. So when you encounter in life such situations where you have to ignore, go for it, because ignorance is bliss. But ignorance is not bliss when it comes to major decisions in life. Let's say I sit for a maths class and the topic is very complicated, but I have to study. I have to understand. I have to break the formulas in my head. In that situation, ignorance is never bliss, my dear. I just had a math test yesterday.
Good weather. And my dear Shani, a librarian, can you want to do that? She was always the loudest in class, but now she's working the quietest job. And oh guys, we have a plot twist. Remember on the bookworm decided she had enough and she became a fashionista. She owns a clothing brand whose name I'm embarrassed to tell you all, but I can show you doing absolutely well. And already, he is a teacher now, and I heard he still thinks Matthew Arnold's father is Matthew Arnold. Wait, did I think that right? Huh, interesting. Oh, what is that delicious yummy smell? That smell is none other than our sweet kama, who is now a professional baker. Guys, prepare yourself for this. Solution is a hacker. Be serious. All the gossiping and storing information in her brain did her good. Guys, I heard she's working for the CIA. And this Rishi Raj is still looking for a job. He deserves an award for being probably the only guy in this world to successfully be late for 20 interviews. He'll be applying to another company next session. I guess. All the best, Rishi. And guys, we have an FBI employee. Remember Tommy, the one who always does it all? Yeah, her. She finally got herself the perfect job. And as you all see, Rima is now an influencer on Instagram, and she gets collaborations in sponsorship, and she's rich AF. Also, Rima, I sent you a photo for your on Instagram.
being filled with love, laughter, joy, wisdom, and knowledge. We have it all. We believe in equal society, where the snake, sparrow, dove, and swan all have lived in harmony. You too! Come here! Bow down! Can't you see? This is a land of priests and civilized. There are certain code of conduct that one should follow. They are turned from orthodox.
Your time starts now.
Mr. Speaker, sir, you can only make sense of the online world by going offline and making use of the sources available by getting more clarity and emotional stability to make use of it. Mr. Speaker, sir, I strongly disagree with the motion which stands. Online classes are far better compared to offline classes. Offline classes serves as a means of motivation and it gives each and every student an opportunity to showcase their skills and to also work for the betterment of themselves. It also provides us the social status which gives us relief from social anxiety and we tend to be more generous of what stands behind us, between us and be more concentrated in our classes. And there's more to life than just the classrooms which states. We have a college life which we cannot exceed or which we cannot get in online classes most of the time. And also there's a study by Peter C. Herms which states that how his students disliked online classes because, like one of my worthy opponents stated, that we have pre-recorded videos, but that's not the case. When you watch the pre-recorded videos, you don't have anyone who's going to explain it to you again. What if I'm watching the pre-recorded videos and I don't understand some of the points? Who's going to make me understand that? Don't you think that? And also, the second thing that one of my worthy opponents stated was about e-books. Okay, e-books are available to us, but then we have to pay a certain amount for it. And also, where is the guarantee that I won't have a connectivity issue for it? That doesn't work too. And nextly, I would like to state by saying that dress code is not available, which clearly shows that there is a lack of discipline, which even I don't have a discipline when I was attending my online classes. Nonetheless, I would like to also state that offline classes will never be comparison to online classes because offline classes give us freedom and a state of mental peace and it makes us more disciplined in life. Thank you. And online classes will never be the future, never will and never will be. Thank you.
Now I call upon Ridhya Sharma to speak for the motion, and she's from the Department of Political Science. Time starts now.
Greetings to the speaker, to the judges and my worthy opponents and everyone present in the room. I believe and I firmly stand with the motion that online classes is better than the offline classes because I want to talk about facts, I don't want to talk about feelings. One of the leader of the worthy opposition talked about emotional, physical, every other social well-being of an individual which is hampered because of online classes. I'd like to bring into sight how every human lives in a delusion. Just because you are an extrovert and you come to school and you come to college, you think you can make a lot of friends. A lot of introverts in school and college itself, they cannot take advantage of it. They can only take advantage of whatever education is available only through online means. You're assuming that what you are going through, everyone else will go through the same. In online classes, let me cite an example. In the summer of 2020, when we just started the online classes, I took 3 internships. One of them was teaching underprivileged students via online mode. And let me tell you how much I learned. I learned how to talk, I learned how to communicate with people who lived in Pune, who lived in Maharashtra, while I was sitting in Guwahati. And I learned how to communicate with little children. I did not learn it in offline classes. I did not learn it when I was in class 3 or when I was in class 10. One of the statistics, let me bring forward the statistics. The worthy opposition said that our social well-being is harmed, our emotional well-being is harmed. According to the Therapy Nutshell Association, individuals in the East are more happier than individuals in the West. Why is it so? Because individuals in the West are continuously in a strive to compete with each other. They want to become the first in the class. Well, while you're in offline class, your teacher tells you you are the best. You are the best you can ever be. What happens to the rest of the students? I was attending online classes. I did not feel any sense of that. Man has become a slave of his own creation. My worthy opposition said that. Man has become a slave of his own creation. Please create something new. Why? Because the creation is in your mind that you cannot take advantage of the offline classes that is available to you. If you use a sword for stitching and you use a needle for a battlefield, the fault is not in the sword or the needle, the fault is in you. Judging an elephant by its ability to climb a tree and judging a fish by its ability to fly happens only in offline classes. I have learned a lot of skills. Cooking skills, it's a skill. Communication skill, money handling skill, all in online while I was attending online classes. I'd like to conclude my speech, my position. Thank you to the speakers and thank you to the judges and everyone.
Good afternoon, respected speaker, sir. I firmly stand here to speak against the motion, which is students benefit more from online classes rather than offline class. But before that, allow me, respected speaker, sir, to remind my opponents that this is a debate competition, not speech competition, because many of them were actually giving speeches instead of debating, which was the main reason many of us here were browsing and learning. Okay, so moving on with my argument, respected speaker, sir, someone from the treasury bench said, because of online class, we students can read many study materials. Yes, we do get many study materials like PDF and so on and so forth, but do we really study them? Forget about studying, do we actually download them? It's just there in our cell phone. But in an offline class, when the teacher comes and says, students, take out the notebooks, we have to take out the notebooks, write this down, we have to write this down. Okay, so another. Respected speaker, sir, someone said, online class is better because in offline class we have to buy books, and to buy books we have to make papers, and to make papers we have to cut down a lot of trees. But respected speaker, sir, I would like to remind everyone that because of online classes we have to make cell phones, and because of cell phones we have radiation, and because of radiation many species that in an offline class, if we are distracted, it's our fault. In an online class, if we are distracted, it's also our fault. But let me say this, respected speaker, sir. In an offline class, if we are distracted, if we are sleeping, the teacher sees us. And if the teacher sees us, the teacher scolds us. And automatically we start paying attention. But in an online class, if the teacher is saying something and we are sleeping, it means we are sleeping. The teacher sees nothing and like that, good night. Another respected speaker, sir. Someone said, because of online education, our planet has been developed digitally. But let me remind you that last 2021 August, from the Indian Ministry of Education, the Indian Minister said, the Education Minister said, 15 crore students had to drop out of the school because of online classes, because they couldn't afford a smartphone. So can we just consider the fact that 15 crore students and children had to give up on their dreams and say that yes, online is better because I want to have that, but digitally, no. Also, I would like to say in conclusion that students do not benefit from online class, and with this respect, speaker, sir, I was so pleased. Thank you.